Hi and welcome back to a brand new episode of Folklore Deep Dive, this series in which we talk about one subject within folklore for one full month and just explore everything there is to explore about. This month we were talking about flowers, and this is already the last episode, and this time I have quite a tragic tale for you. We all know that flowers hold meanings. Everyone knows that a red rose represents love, but there's one other flower that really does represent love, and the story as to why that is rather tragic. A long time ago, in what's now Turkey, there was a young man called Farad. And he was a stone worker, and he fell in love with the princess, Shirin. And the princess initially didn't really want to have anything to do with him. He was a commoner, she was a princess, it wouldn't work. So, heartbroken by being sent away, he began to fast. He began to make music. And the people in the town, they felt sorry for him, so they started a plan in which they would lure the princess towards the forest where Farad lived, so they would meet and hopefully fall in love. And the plan was successful. The second that the princess heard his music, she fell in love and wanted to marry him. The thing is, her father, the Shah, he wasn't happy about that. He was not happy about his daughter, the princess, falling in love with a commoner. So he made up a plan. This commoner had to dig a canal, and not just any canal, it had to be big, at least 40 miles long, and if the commoner completed that task, only then could he marry the princess. The Shah had hoped that this was enough to deter him, but Farad was really insistent, and he said, okay, I will do this. And he began to dig day and night, for years and years. He almost succeeded, and he could almost marry the princess. But when the Shah heard that he was almost finished, he wouldn't have any of it. He told a horrible lie. He sent one of his spokespersons towards Farad and told him that the princess had died. Initially he didn't want to believe it, but eventually he did, and he was heartbroken. He took his own life. When the princess heard of this, she too was heartbroken because she had fallen quite in love with him over the years. So she went to where Farad was last seen, and she too took her own life. The blood of the two lovers mixed together, and two red tulips began to grow from the blood. Bound together in a flower, they could finally love each other forever. It's a really sad tale, a bit Romeo and Juliet adjacent, but it is the reason why we could also consider red tulips flowers of true love.